On August 30th, just 7 weeks after arriving on campus, Baker Mayfield became the first true freshman walk-on quarterback in history to start a season opener at a BCS conference school. That day, he threw for 413 yards and 4 touchdowns while running for another. Texas Tech beat SMU 41-23.
And he said, "Hey, how you doing?" He said, "Where's Mom?" And he said, "Well, she's in the other room." He said, "Well, can you put the phone on speaker?" Well, then the other joke is that James doesn't know how to put the phone on speaker. So I put the phone on speaker, and I came in, and he said, "What are you guys doing on August 30th?" And we're both standing there over the phone, and I said, and I think both of us said, "We're going to be watching the game on TV." And he goes, "No, you're not, because I'm starting."
Yeah, I think we thought he'd redshirt and then get him in the system and see how it went. And some situations happened, and he showed up, and he was playing really well and worked his way up from the young guy 7-on-7 at the end of practice to getting first-team reps and really ran with it.
Mayfield hails from Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas, where he led the Cavaliers to a state title his junior year. That season, the team went undefeated, and Mayfield threw for 45 touchdowns with only 5 interceptions. As expected, Division I scholarship offers started coming in from all over the country, and then they stopped.
You know, at the beginning, it was SMU, TCU, and Texas Tech. Those were the 3 schools that you know, he really felt like he would love to go play for. And when Tech offered Webb, TCU ended up, you know, I thought, and I've got some great friends on the TCU staff, I thought they were going to offer him. They ended up calling and said, "Hey, we're going to have to make the decision to go with this other kid." You know, that was tough for Baker, and that was tough for us.
It was terrible. And Gene and I, well, we threw out the subject of if we didn't get the offer to, and threw it to Baker, if we didn't get the offer, let's think walk on. And that was not very well received. So he, you know, I think it was a little bit insulting to him. But then we got into discussing, well, if you pick a place you want to go, then the means, it doesn't matter. If that's where you want to be, then let's just do it.
Mayfield chose to walk on at Texas Tech, where his former high school teammate Michael Brewer was the starting quarterback. A few months later, Brewer injured his back, and Tech was left with 2 true freshman quarterbacks.
It's crazy because you would think that with him, you know, he'd be up tense and, you know, kind of scared, but the dude is pretty incredible. I mean, we were in the huddle cracking jokes, SMU game. I was like, okay, this is how he's going to react. That's cool. We can roll with this. He breaks the ice. He's a nice kid, but there wasn't a time in that SMU game, the first time we played with him in a game, that there was a time where I thought, okay, you know, this kid's, you know, might choke or just something signs, but no, he was ready to go from the start. He'd never looked back from there.
After beating out fellow freshman quarterback Davis Webb, Mayfield started the first 5 games for the Red Raiders. And although a knee injury kept him out against Iowa State, he has amassed almost 1,500 yards and 8 touchdowns in a season where he was not expecting to play at all.
He relishes the moment, and for the big moments that hopefully the bigger moments he'll see through his Tech career, he's had those special moments. And
every time he was in, the ball moved forward. No matter the situation, he found a way to get the ball in the end zone. And the bottom line is, no matter how it looks, if you're scoring points, you need to be on the field.